Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk about the elephant in the room, and I'm surprised that it wasn't covered more. And my question is the million-dollar question: where are the CACAO Society resurrection units? So we're talking about Hannibal, Yorichi, and Nana. What is going on? Like, it's the first time since the resurrection system was introduced that the rhythm has been broken. I know that Caleb doesn't owe us anything and that they're free to change their schedule however they want, but what is sad is how poorly they communicate about the matter. Like, remember when the transcendence system was introduced and there was like a big miscommunication issue around it, and then it created like a whole hoo-ha. And then we also had the problem with the move sources, where at first it seemed like we'd be getting them with point events on the like 3 or 5 million mark reward. And the thing is, with time, we started realizing that it was not going to be this way, and that special sources are going to be a lot more scarce than it seemed at first. But the problem is, again, Caleb does not communicate about it. So it begs the question, what is the purpose of having an official BBS Discord if you cannot communicate the basics with your community? That's the question I'm asking. So you want to change the schedule, Caleb. It's fine, no problem, but at least do communicate about it, because everybody's been waiting. Like on the 26th, everybody's wondering, any news, any information? 27, any news, any information? 28, 29, 30, 31st, nothing. So it's very weird, you know. And I'm probably not the only one who was looking forward to this batch of resurrected units. And now this also comes within a very particular context, and I would like to address this. So back in December, towards the end of the month, Caleb announced that during a KGS, they were about to change the planning and have it more regular. And this was actually followed up with a tweet as well. And since then, we also know that Matt from the KGS left and he joined Facebook. So that was a little bit before, actually. It was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I think. And then Caleb also said that it's because they... Yes. So basically, another thing that happened is also the fact that Oi-chan, which is the lead developer, also left, and he got replaced with Isa-chan. And from there, it's also been a month without a weekly KGS live stream. Caleb said that it's because they felt like they didn't have enough content and enough news to deliver on a weekly basis. So they're like, you know what, those live streams are a bit empty. We need to like fill up a lot of it with like useless stuff. So they didn't want to say it this way, but essentially the message was the following: we don't have enough content, we don't have enough news to deliver an episode on a weekly basis, so we're going to change the schedule. They still don't know to this date what schedule they want to be on, if they want to do a monthly one, a quarterly one, whatever. They don't know, and they haven't communicated about it. So yeah, all in all, 2021 is off to a very different start. But on the bright side, because obviously there's always some bright things coming up, I have to admit the fact that it's great to see that we're getting a break from Caleb. Like, honestly, I can appreciate this break that we're having with a mid-month banner that is like one of the best easiest skip in the entire game so far. And this end of month is nothing like needed. Like, the art and visual are absolutely stunning. I get that. But the thing is, remember how last year at the same time we had, well, first of all, end of the year, we got the Squad Zero banner, followed by the fierce battle summons with Ichigo, Kenpachi, and Aizen. That was a very hype banner. And then Rara, even though that was a premium banner, and everybody was like, yes, it is premium, it's been a while without a premium banner, but at the same time, it's one of those premium banners where you do want to summon, because those characters were actually really, really good. And like, you had like transform mechanics on the specials and stuff like that. And also it was like very hype canon characters. The thing is, after that, at the end of the month, we also had the banner with Machine Society. So first time we're having this new theme. But what's more important about this banner is it also introduced for the first time the very first Potion Link unit in the game. And ever since, you know, like, it was a crazy ride with those Potion Links units. So yeah, like, honestly, those banners didn't give us a rest. And this time we're getting the Droplet Link, which is the first, like, the Droplet Link character. But though I did raise that question earlier in our video, which is, imagine if this Droplet Link character is actually something that we're going to be needing for the next power-up system that Caleb's going to be introducing soon. As in, Transcendence, we needed Hogyoku's, which is one of the old materials that we needed. Fine. What if the new power-up system uses also one older material, droplets, on top of some new materials that would be dropped in specific quests? And if that's the case, those characters, even though we probably have like a lot of these droplets at the moment, they might become more needed, like those droplet characters, unless that was like nothing bad from KLab and it was just like one way to diversify the portfolio, make it more of a commodity for newer players. I honestly don't know. If we look at it this way, it kind of makes sense from the perspective of the fact that they introduced a crystal link character before. So like any new player joining in 2021, you do have this like new character Zael that's going to be featured all across that year as a filler with the crystal link, which is great. This one for the droplets, if you want to push your character to level 200, you're going to have your droplet links character. So there's two ways about this. Either it's KLab preparing the field for newer players coming to the game, so they're just like revamping a bunch of those links and making it easier for newer players to catch up. Or it's just like in preparation for the new power-up system, because at the end of the day, KLab is a business. They need to monetize things. And remember how, like, you know, what they've done with their strategy, which is introduce a pain and then sell the cure. They introduce the pain of farming potions, which is like very slow, because you only get so many potions as a single run, and then you get a bit more as a co-op run, but still, and then boom, you introduce stackable potion links, and that makes it all the more efficient. Same thing, Transcendence. You introduce like Transcendence zones to farm Hogyokus, but then you need the dodge reader skill to actually farm it effectively, because otherwise that 80% dodge is an absolute nightmare. So honestly, I'm not sure what KLab is trying to do with the droplet character, but who knows? Honestly, in the comments below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are recruiting in the guild. Join us on Discord to find out more. And on that note, let me catch a breath, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.